Okay, kids, it's me again. Favorite batshit crazy Uncle Robbie. Sitting here in Uncle Robbie's Science Corner. And I gotta tell you, it's about, 10 minutes in actual time. You know, you've probably seen this video a day or so after the last one where I put the pickup in. But, you know, it gave me time to get up and go pee and think about what the hell I wanted to say next about this stupid project. So, I'm going to go through a little nickel and dime crap that you are going to have to do if you want to put this shit together. The first thing I had to find was a suitable replacement jack plate. Not just a jack, but a jack plate. So I ordered this, okay? And let it focus. Let me get out of the way so it focuses on that. I don't know. Will it? Anyway, it's a little square. God, I gotta stop with my freaking smoke effect. How about this? I'll put this over here. This way it's not going right in front of my camera lens. You know, because I'm just sitting here smoking and joking. I'm a smoker. I'm a joker. I'm a midnight toker. I don't toke no more. I eat magical butter, as you know if you've watched some of my earlier videos. And I haven't had any magical butter yet. Or Evan Williams. I got a bottle of Coke outside. Gonna slam that motherfucker tonight. But anyway, finding the correct jack plate. I gotta tell you, this was just stupid ass dumb luck that I found this. I went on eBay and I looked for black jack plate. And I saw this one. I'm like, okay, it's rectangular. It'll probably maybe fit. I stepped in shit. I must have had some Irish guy like, you know, patio furniture or somebody like that hanging out with me, because this thing, I got it for $5 on eBay. I had to buy a different output jack because the jack that was on it was just a piece of garbage. So I got a good one. This is a stereo output jack. You can see because it has a tip ring and a sleeve. Okay. The tip, if you can see, this would be the tip, and that's where the tip of your jack. Okay, let me see. Do I have a jack here, Henny? I got a jack. Matter of fact, I have a stereo jack here, so I can show you. This is called a tip ring sleeve jack, okay? It has a tip, it has a ring, and it has a sleeve. Okay? And the way that works, and this would be stereo, this is what you would use if you were in Ricco sound. We're not doing this bass up in Ricco sound because it's a 4003S, so it's mono. And that's not mononucleosis, that's monophonic, okay? That means it goes to one amplifier and that's it. Now, you could probably split it through a chorus pedal. With the real Ricco sounds, you can actually split each pickup into a separate amplifier. This bass, you can't do it. I mean, I could if I wanted to do some wiring and just have it wired like this, you know, in stereo. I could do that, but I'm not going to even try it. Just because why even bother? I never do it. I only play through 1 amp ever anyway. And I'm going to explain it to you about tip, ring, and sleeve. Okay? That's the tip. That's the ring. And that's the sleeve. And the way that fits in here, this is the male, and we're going to get a little bit sexy, I don't know, pornography. Here we go. Oh my God, baby, put it in. Oh God, it's in. Oh God. Did you feel that? Did you hear that snapping? And what you'll see here is this contacts the tip, okay? There's a second contact on this because it's a stereo jack, and that makes contact with the ring. And then, of course, the sleeve is down here, and that's just where it slides in, you know, I don't know how you would call it. You know, it makes contact with the sling. I mean, the sleeve around, you know, just where it touches. If you guys don't understand the concept of tip, ring, and sleeve, then you really need to take a little trip through YouTube and just, you know, watch maybe some geek MIT guy, you know, explain tip, ring, and sleeve. I gotta tell you though, in the telephone company, we only have tip and ring, okay? And the tip is the ground. The ring is the voltage. And ring voltage is like 100 and something volts, you know, because it jacks up so it rings the bells on the phone, or in the old days, that's how it worked. We always used to say a A hard short's a good tip because that's the ground, and it makes a little bit of noise, but whatever. You know, I'm an old telephone repairman, so I'm one of the few guys in this world still alive who knows how to work on a 4-party line. But anyway, so that's the. We're not going to use the ring. We're just going to use the tip and the sleeve, and I have the tip as the red wire, and that will be there. You see that, okay? And then the black wire is going to the ring. I mean to the sleeve. The ring is going to just stay unsoldered. And I did red for the tip. I don't know why. Because in telephone company, it would be red would be ring. But I don't know. I did red tip and the black as the, you know, red hot black ground, I guess. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to focus the camera down here onto this ding-dang output jack, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Can you see that? Let's get it in a little tighter. All right. Oh, that's going out. Let's go in. Okay. Now I got my lighter here for scale. Right? All right. Let's get that focused. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shove the wires through first. Okay. And that's why you want to pre-solder this assembly. You want to take this. All right. And get it situated. Now this jack is flat, and one day what I probably will do, we'll just take the jack plate off, bring it into the barn, and then tap it on the anvil to just bend this smooth. Right now I'm not going to do that. I got a bag of screws, got them from these guys called, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know, can you? Probably can't. They're called monsterbolts.com. I don't know. I got a bag of 20... I don't know how many screws I got from them, but I got a bunch of screws from them. They were cheap. They were like $5 each. And you can see that without a lot of effort, okay, I'm going to have to bend down here and look. I can actually, these match up pretty good to the Rickenbacker holes. I don't know why I'm doing this right now, because you guys, I'm sure, can figure out how to screw in an output jack. So what I'm going to do is focus the camera back to me, because I'm so goddamn handsome, ain't I? You like me? Teeth, yeah. I explained that already. And woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Okay, what I'm going to do is just take this base now, and I'm going to sit down here. Oops. And this fell out, so I'm going to put that back in a minute. But I'm going to talk to you guys about, you know, just life in general. I'm going to have to take my glasses off because, like I said, I'm old. And screwing the jack plate. And I always say you want to do this like you're changing the tire, the old, you know, star pattern. You want to try and get these screws to go in as straight as possible. But it's really funny because this jack plate, for a cheap, like, you know, Chinese-made $5 jack plate, the thing fits up just perfectly. So here we go. We're gonna. I can make it ratchet. Let's see. Will it work? Look at that. Isn't that special? Look at that. Okay? They're screwing it in. Don't want it all the way in, though. We want to get this one in first. You know, like I said, star pattern. You know, you go across. Okay. Now you want to jump over here, right? I don't even think I'm going to have to take this and bang it down on the goddamn anvil either, because I think this thing's just going to bend under the pressure of the screws. Yes. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. There's no Easter Bunny, though. So, you know, let that fallacy go somewhere else. But anyway. Wow, this is working out nice. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back over here. Holy cow. Holy sheepskin condoms, Batman. Wow, it's bending. It's really, it's fitting into place perfectly. Oh my God. Somebody stop me. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that just make you happy when shit like that happens? Wow, it's bent in perfectly. It's like wrapped around like a freaking sheepskin condom. Anyway, wow. This is so cool. When I show you this, you're going to be like highly impressed. You're going to be like, hey, Uncle Robbie, we thought you were just some freaking wasted alcoholic freaking guy, but check that out. It actually worked. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See that? See that? My God, I hope you can see that. I hope you. It worked out perfectly. Oh my God. As Hannibal Smith, not Hannibal Lecter said, as Hannibal Smith said, I love it when a plan comes together. So anyway, the next thing we got to do is put the knobs on. Now, I got these knobs also on eBay. I got to tell you, when I do make another order to Warmouth, I'm going to order a set of their knobs because they'll just fit on perfectly. But now, for the purpose of the demonstration in this video, I'm going to show you something. This knob that I got, I actually had to, they actually, you know, they weren't for a smooth shaft pot, they were for like one of the ones with the little grooves in them. I actually had to take this and kind of and drill it out, right, and put them on. But they did work. So, and it's funny because I don't know, there's a little plastic insert in it, and okay, I'll show you how it will come off. We'll take this and we'll stick it on there, and then we'll pull that, and you can see the little plastic insert just basically hangs out on the knob. So we're going to leave that there, and then we're going to slide the knob down on here. We want to get it so it's relatively smooth, and then you just take your Allen wrench, you know, and get it situated someplace. Because these they don't have numbers on them or anything. They're just freaking black speed knobs, you know, or knurled knobs. And you just take that and you use the supplied Allen wrench, and that's how you fit the knobs onto the pick guard, onto the potentiometers. I changed this out. I didn't get exactly the right sized one, so I just hunkered down on as much as I could. This kit, the control kit, comes from that, whatever it is, 920 company. Freaking great stuff. I mean, look at those caps. This thing is beautiful. So, and what you do is you just, when you put your pots through the pick guard, you just kind of grab a deep socket, and you could use like, I think this one's a 1/2 inch. Yeah, it's a 1/2 inch, you know, deep socket. 13 millimeter will work too, about the same thing. And you take that and you fit it in. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the neck pickup, and as we have it here, and this is just so we can do the soldering, because after we're done soldering everything, we're going to have to figure out how in the hell to get these two pieces to fit together, because you can see it's going to be a little tight. So I'm going to just put, at this point, I've got one screw, and I'm going to stick it, where's the hole? Like I said, guys, what do we all remember about me? I can never find the hole. But I'm just going to take this and just put one screw into the existing hole, just to keep this kind of in place. Maybe if I can find the other hole. And of course, none of these holes. Wow, that one is not even close. That fucking sucks. Matter of fact, this screw is probably the one I'm going to have to re-drill. But I'm just going to leave this here so it doesn't, you know, keep falling out while I manipulate the base and move it around. Our next project, kids, is going to be the one where Uncle Robbie swears a lot and curses a lot and really loses his temper, maybe throws some shit around, but that's going to be the soldering of this shit. Gotta tell you, I don't have my good soldering iron, so this might not be a fun thing for children under the ages of, I don't know, 8 or 9 to watch. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And this really isn't as bad as I'm making it seem. But it's definitely not a drop-in type of thing. I mean, there's a lot of manipulation that's got to be done. So you got to have some drug-induced patience to do this. But anyway, guys, I love you. I really do. And everybody who's been leaving me comments, Richard, Richard, when you watch this, dude, fucking, I love you, man. Thanks for leaving me comments. It means a lot to hear from another person. Okay? Anyway, I'm probably going to go suck down some Brewsteins right now, look up some wiring diagrams, and try and figure out how to solder this son of a bitch together. But anyway, these are the next couple of videos. There'll be more to follow. I'm not done with this project. I said this was the videos for March. So, anyway, guys, I love you. Keep on rocking the free world. Good night.